Hi, this is Joe DeVito. I'm the Director of Assessing here in Scituate. I'm here to talk about important property tax exemption information. First things first, these exemptions that I'm going to discuss are due Monday, April 1st, 2024. We're open until 4:45. The forms that I'm also going to discuss are available online. If you call our office at 781-545-8712, we can mail them out to you, or stop in during regular business hours and myself and our staff can help you complete the forms. Another issue I'd like to address up front, in order to qualify for an exemption, you must be the owner of the property as of July 1st, 2023. If the property is in a trust, you must be the trustee and the beneficiary, or have a life estate in the property. The first exemption I'd like to discuss is the 17E exemption. You must be 70 years of age as of July 1st, 2023, and assets less than $50,163. If you qualify, there's a $350 exemption. There's an exemption for persons 65 years or older as of July 1st. It's called the 41C exemption. There's an income and an asset test on that. And you'll see in the slide there's different amounts for persons filing as single or married, but those amounts are as of July 1st, 2023. And that exemption is $1,000. There's a 41A exemption, which is called a tax deferral, and we're going to get into that in detail further on in this presentation. The next slide shows the various veterans exemptions. In short, you must be the owner as of July 1st, 2023 to qualify for this exemption and have at least a 10% service-connected disability. If you have a 10% service-connected disability, you receive a $400 exemption. If you have a 100% service-connected disability, you would receive a $1,000 exemption. The third slide addresses the Community Preservation Act exemption. For that, you must be over 60 as of July 1st, 2023. And for a single applicant, the income requirement is $104,510. And two-person household is $119,440. That income is for the calendar year 2022. And you want to bring in your first 2 pages of your federal tax return when applying for that, and please cross out your Social Security number. That information is not required. The next slide is real estate tax deferrals. As I mentioned, I was going to get into that a little deeper. You must be 65 years of age as of July 1st, 2023, and your income cannot exceed $64,000, and that's based on your 2022 tax return. When applying, you would need to supply your birth certificate, your first 2 pages of your federal tax return for the calendar year 2022, and a deferral allows you to not pay up to 100% of your tax bill if you meet the income, age, and ownership requirements. So the taxes that you defer will accrue 4% interest annually, and you can defer all of your taxes, a portion of your taxes, and those amounts become due when the property is transferred. This next slide talks about other exemptions that are available. Surviving spouses, widow, widower, must have assets that do not exceed $50,163 as of July 1st, 2023, and the exemption amount is $350. There's a surviving spouse or minor children exemption for firefighters or police officers killed in the line of duty, and that's 100% exemption of your taxes. And there's a blind exemption, which requires that certificate of blindness annually, and it's a $500 exemption. And one of the last slides here just in general notes the various documents that we will need to process your exemptions. And there's instructions with each of the various exemptions available. If there's an asset requirement, we'll need copies of your bank statements from June, July, and August of 2023. If you don't file tax returns, we'll need a copy of your Social Security statement from 2022, Also your pension statements from 2022 and IRA statements from 2022. But if you do file a tax return, that's all we would need, the first 2 pages. I know I threw a lot of information at you, but our office really wants to help. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to call us or email me directly at jdevito@scituatema.gov. And please remember the deadline for filing is April 1st, 2024. Thank you very much.